Hi, good afternoon. Let's rewind 7 years. Let's go back to 2018. They made the Les Paul Classic in a P90 in gold, black, and blue. So we have the gold one right here. So this is a 2018 Les Paul Standard, which is classic, but it has the binding, it's a standard. Pops bought this from Lay's Loft probably 3-4 years ago. Had nothing wrong with it at the point, but as you can see now, it's starting to get its finish checking. And all Gibsons will do that at some point or another. But we got some finish check lines all across this area here. I think it looks spectacular that way myself. I've been thinking about freezing the Tribute that I had painted down at Lay's, so it could speed up the process, but still on the fence about that. But anyways, this one here has just the most beautiful neck you've ever seen on a Classic. This does not have any weight relief in it. It's full weight, no holes drilled underneath the body. But this is the 2018 P90. Has the Grover tuners, doesn't have the Cluson or the Gibson Deluxe on it. So just a really nice guitar. And again, they made it in the black and the gold. So if I can pick these up here. I printed the spec sheets out on the gold one and the black one because we've picked up a close to new old stock black one. What did I do with my scissors? Well, ain't that, here they are. I'm like, I know I just had them. I set them down where I couldn't see them. So we paid like brand new price for this to the door. It was $2,500 bucks. But if you can find one in really good condition, a 2018 P90, the blue ones are a dime a dozen, it seems like. But nonetheless, if you can find one in really good condition, they're about $3,000 to $3,500 bucks, depending on the condition and the seller you're getting them from. I guess I'll just toss this stuff over here and get it out of the way. So let's see what this black one looks like. And we bought this from Fast Cash out of Michigan. It's a pawn shop. So I'll put it's got peanuts in the bottom, mixed in with some bubble wrap. Anyways, it's a pawn shop in Michigan, and they have quite a few guitars there. So because they do have quite a few guitars and they do sell them on eBay, I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go check out the other things that they have there. Shake these peanuts off. All right. I made out with only having a few stuck to it. So they got, see, $24.99 priced on there. But anyways, as you can tell, with Pops' first one here, still has the stickers on the pick guard and stuff, and he has all the original stuff that came with it right out of the case, baby picture, COA, warranty card, wipey cloth, you name it. So it was a new old stock when he got it, with nothing wrong. Obviously the finish checking has started on it since we've owned it, and it's been hanging down here. We have yet to even take the strings off of this and oil the fretboard, so that's why it's still a very light color. So this is factory untouched and still new old stock, even though we got finish checks on it now. And it's very hard to find one that's not all scratched up, buckle rashed. And this one appeared to be in absolute pristine condition for being 7 years old. So packing on this is extremely well. I'll give him a 10 on his packing. Get all this stuff out of the way. Go ahead and it is missing the Gibson plastic thing that goes underneath the strings. That's why he had the paper in there. I think that is missing on that one too. But let's see here. It does have the baby picture, owner's manual, Gibson COA/checklist, the original strap. And what else we got here? Have the Gibson truss rod tool, warranty card, wipey cloth, oxygen beads. Got some other stuff in here. So we have a strap lock and a switch tip. Not sure what that's about. We're about to find out, 'cause neither one of us have looked at this guitar yet. All right, so he took the strap lock off the bottom. Smart, because a lot of times from UPS or FedEx, whatever, when they slam them down, that will cause damage. So we'll have to put that strap lock back on. It's got some fingerprints on it. As you can see, it does have the sticker still on the pick guard. And it appears that this fretboard is exactly like Dad's other one. So it's never been oiled. I'm sure the strings have been changed, because check that out. Another person that doesn't know how to string a guitar. We'll have to restring this, oil up the fretboard, and get that strung properly. But it appears that there isn't any damage on it. There's a lot of fuzzies and fingerprints. I see a couple very light, very light scratches. And if you guys have been watching, you'll know I'll do a little tiny bit of wet sanding on this and buff it out, and it'll be like brand new. Got a little bit of tarnishing on the hardware, but again, that will all polish off. So overall, it appears that this is a new old stock, just like his. Obviously, this one's been played a little bit, but it is in very good condition. I don't see any finish checking on it. I do not see the classic truss rod cover. They usually would come with a plain one, which is on here, and the classic, which is like on that one, but they do have some tape on here. They must have had a sticker on it when they were hanging at the store. So we're gonna have to clean this tape goo off. But yeah, overall, I see one little light scratch right there. I don't know if you guys see that or not. Yep, and I'll get that out. That's an easy fix. But overall, yeah, it's a very good condition. I don't see any finish checking on it yet. Fretboard and the frets look like they're just absolutely mint. They need polish. Look, you can see the tarnish on them. So you can expect that for something 7 years old. Hardware, or the tuners, are a little tarnished. So yeah, I mean, there we go. We got 2 of the 3, and I don't think either one of us are impressed with the pale and blue top. So this would probably be the only 2 that we get out of that series there. They ran the 3, so you could get it in the pale and blue, the gold, or the black. So I think we'll be just fine owning those 2. But yeah, that's it. That's the newest addition to the collection. These will not be touched because it was a limited run. They made, again, just the 3 colors in 2018 with no weight relief. It does have the 60s slim taper neck on them. If you get the P90s now, you know, you're getting a standard with the 60s or 50s neck on it, and they're going to have weight relief and stuff like that. If you get one that's non-weight relief, you're going to get like a 57 reissue or something like that. And again, you're going back into the 50s neck. So this is a very rare guitar. I don't know how rare, but again, they only made it in 2018. So we have those 2 now out of the 3 colors. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you real quick. There's one more guitar for the collection, and we'll get this tore down, take the strings off, get it all polished out, get a couple little light scratches that are in it out of it. Back of it looks really good, other than all the fingerprints on it. I do see a couple really light scratches right there. Very, very minimal. So all that will come out with just a light wet sanding and a polish. There's a little bit of weird staining right there. And again, that will all come out when I take it off and polish it. So there we go. And the other thing I did notice is the gold top isn't all gold, but the black one is all black. And the pale and blue one is only the top blue and the back of it's natural. So I wonder why they did that. I'm glad they painted it all black, but that's something I just noticed. Out of the 3 that they ran that year, this is the only one that's solid painted. It don't just have a black top, whereas in the gold and the blue, it's just the tops that are painted. But boy, look at that neck. That looks like something you'd get on a custom shop. Very beautiful neck. All right, well, there it is, guys. Stay tuned. We'll get this tore apart, polished up, and restrung. So till then, don't forget to like and subscribe. I did just notice one thing after I ended that video. This is not the original box. And in the listing, it said that it came with the original box and it had it in the picture. So not a biggest deal because we're keeping it, but it is kind of a big deal because we're keeping it. To have the original box, the shipping box that said Gibson on it, it kind of sucks it didn't come with it, even though it showed it in the picture. We do have the original box for this one and everything else, so that's a little bit of a bummer. So I deduct a point for Fast Cash for not sending everything that they said that came with it and they pictured in the listing. But other than that, I don't have any complaints. They packed it very well. They took the strap lock off. They took the switch tip off. They bubble wrapped everything really good. Overall, it's exactly the way it was described. So I'm not going to give them negative feedback or anything, but I will say something to the seller and say, hey, you know, you said it came with the original box and it didn't. But nonetheless, overall, I'm happy with it. I'm sure Pops will be happy with it too. He's been dying to get the black one. So there we are, one last look at it. But I wanted to go ahead and just add. Didn't come with the box and it said it did. But yeah, here you can take a good look. I strung this up. Pretty sure, yeah, I changed the strings on this, and I think Dad did once too, but we never oiled the fretboard. But that's how you string a guitar. And this is not how you string a guitar. So stay tuned, I'll show you guys how to string a guitar again. But yeah, boy, even the little strings, it's just around and around and around. Can't believe that. And then this one, look it only has one time around it. And this one, more times than you can count. Somebody didn't know what they were doing when they strung that up. Oh well. Well, there they go, guys. Black and gold 2018s. P90s, no weight relief. Classics. Till then, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to be polishing that up soon.